I was wondering, like, curriculum wise or like perspective wise, like, what's the program, like, aim to let student obtain like skills or like the career like path. Is it not so much different or quite different? I mean, the you ended up chose that program in United States, right? Because
You mean like before? You
yeah,
mean
yeah. I
before
mean,
coming
because
here?
yeah, you considered other countries' program, but you ended up chose yeah, choosing the United States one. Why was it?
Yeah,
Why? Yeah.
I feel that, well, the US, it's great in terms of employees, and I always love technology. So being honest with you, I have worked like for 5 6 years as a PM, as a product manager in companies like General Motors, Daimler, in the automotive industry. And and there I discovered that I was passionate about technology. I love it, specifically autonomous cars, and I was like, oh my god, I want to be there. And where is the place that those technologies are being developed? And that was the
Okay.
US, that was
Mm-hmm.
San Francisco. So I was like, oh my god. And I don't know if you remember, but do you remember, Asumi, that in San Francisco there was these cars, driverless, without the driver, like just going there
Yeah, yeah.
Waymo on cruise. So I knew it, that I wanted to be there. I wanted to work for those companies, for those technologies. So that's why I decided to move from Colombia to the US, to specifically California, and specifically San Francisco, because my goal, was and is to become a product manager at those companies that now are
Mm,
acquired by Google, and other big
which
companies.
company was acquired by Google?
A Waymo, a W A
Oh,
Y M
oh yeah,
O.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You
That,
remember? You remembered. Yeah, you talked about it. Uh huh. Okay. Mm.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I know you've been in US for past 3 years or so. And how do you think about this like capitalism society? This would be
this
today's
is a more
last
complicated
topic.
question. That's complicated question, because I am studying MBA, so
I
I
know
can
that
fight.
that's why I'm asking. Yeah, so what do you think about it? Like, okay, capitalism and MBA. What's the relation? Go.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it. And honestly, I will answer you this with this book. Actually, this is, I was not preparing this, but I have this here next to my desk, and it's called, for example, Emerging Markets and Multinationals Report 2021. And as
Multinationals.
you can see, emerging markets stands for countries in development. So Colombia, India, Vietnam, countries that have this potential, that are still growing, that are not first world countries, and they're still growing. And why I am saying this? I'm saying this because an MBA can provide you the skills and the tools to become a leader in the society that can make a huge impact in the world. And being honest with you, that's one of the requirements to be in this program. I feel that all of the people that I have met, or a lot of people, 60, 70%, they want to make an impact. They want to help. So it's kind of I know that it's a combination of things, but I feel that an MBA can provide you that, can help you to become that person that can really help a country, help a community to become, I don't know, profitable, to scale a company that can help people. So I feel that that's something that I wanna say first about the capitalism, because it's impossible to honestly be
Develop
against.
without
I mean,
capitals.
yeah, it's like it's really complicated. I know. No, China is a really good example. I actually study China as a country, and their economy, their model, and it works, of course. And they are getting really well now. They're actually passing the US GDP. There are less poor people there now, more middle class people, growing their economy, great. and it's possible. But they are also using models, capitalism models. They are actually investing. They are investing in bonds. They are trading money. They use Taiwan. They export. They import. They have an economy, internal economy, moving money inside of the country. So talking about a full holistic a country that doesn't trade money, that is not in the capitalism, is talking about surrealism. Is talking about something that doesn't exist right now, and that is probably not really likely. So what you can do, my advice is obviously adapt yourself, play well the game, and do your best to obviously maintain your principles and try to help communities and help people as much as you can. And an MBA is a good way to do it.
Thank you. Yeah,
But
but
it,
yeah, my concern is like, you know, the MBA people not only not only students, also of course like professors, like they are the people like surrounding in the capitalism, like who is like believing that capitalism potential, or like that's the like a mantra they follow and the capitalism is the right way. but oh, I know, like like you see, like we read a lot of books together, and you see in the like a lot of like books that US author wrote, like some people like US people you know try to help and then brought wrong things to another country because they don't have enough knowledge. They are not educated enough, in terms of like multiculturalism. I don't know how much like capitalist people knows. And I was really curious how like address that issue in the MBA program, such as like the castle of capitalism for me. But it's very
got it.
important, you have to like stay away from the capitalism perspective and think about how, like what's the like what is the well-meaning like support and what is not. And
Yeah, no,
yeah.
that's a good question. And I don't know, philosophically talking, I will say that that there is no, obviously they have a lot of disadvantages, the capitalism as it works right now,
Mm-hmm.
because it builds selfishness and it builds some values that are not correct. So they can tell you is like from this perspective, being a, I don't know, philosophical perspective, it's like we as a society, we are together, we are already global,
Mm-hmm.
we're already one world, we are already one big
Yeah.
place, we live in the same
Right.
place, we are connected right
Yes.
now more than
Yes.
ever,
Yes.
like with these computers, you and I here streaming, you are in other country, I am in other part in Canada, and we are
And
here having a good moment.
different
We are
continents.
different continents. There are people connected probably from different
Yeah,
places,
different
and I
mother
feel that
languages.
different mother language, and that's
Mm-hmm.
true. But we are trading things. We are trading knowledge here. We are trading words. We are having a conversation. So pretty much we are in a global place, right? We are in the earth. We are connected here. We are connected between all of us. So if you think about it, it's not so hard and it's not so separated, the economy and the capitalism, to this concept. The capital, obviously the capitalism is saying, well, let's trade things, but obviously if you work hard you can get more than others, which has some selfishness and some values, bad values there, which I don't completely agree with them.
Mm-hmm.
Though it's true that if you don't want to work at all, then are other questions like, do you deserve the same that other person who is working more than you? So there are other questions there, more implicit, more hard to debate here, but it's still the concept of the economy and trading things, is still is not so different to think
Mm-hmm.
about that we are in a global community that require that. And let me tell you something, now more than ever, we need to be connected. We need to support each other. We are having a war in Ukraine. We are having issues around the world about global warming. We're having people dying from starvation.
Definitely.
And if we collaborate, yeah, and if we collaborate together as a global thing, I feel that we can build a better society. Though I'm not saying that this doesn't have consequences. I know what you are talking about, the culture and the book about the bringing, I don't know, drugs from different places, and mental health problem from one place to other. And I understand that concerns. For example, I don't know, depression was a thing in the US, and we bring that to around the world. I don't know, it's pretty much debatable, obviously. It's funny. I will give you an analogy. When you join a team of 4 people, you think that you can collaborate with them. You know that it's easy, but it is not that simple. I have, for example, in my class here at Cornell, I have joined other 2 people. Four. We have a team of 5, and one person is from Vietnam. One person is from. 2 persons are from. 2 people are from the U.S. and other person is from other place. And each of us are different. And when you trying to collaborate together, it's really hard. So it's similar to the economy, it's similar to that things. You need to be careful of how you trying to collaborate with other people, because sometimes can not the correct way, and if you don't have a good vision of helping, you can be, I don't know, you can be selfish, and I don't know, and attack others and don't respect the cultural behaviors from other place or the cultural aspects and trying to change it. And that's what is not good. You need to, like, I don't know, be careful with that kind of things when you are collaborating with people.
Yeah. Okay. So in terms of like setting such environment, program is definitely working in a good way that you see, right?
Yeah, it's true.
All right. Yeah, sounds good. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for this talk. I'd like to let you go soon. Okay, so let's do ending. Thank you so much. How's today's talk?
Thank you, Azumi. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah, sure. It was really interesting. So we still have some topics. So I'd like to ask, invite you the event probably in 2 weeks or something. every week too much. So.
For sure.
Yeah. Meanwhile, please enjoy your college life, MBA life. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Your pullover really good on you. I'm wondering how much was it? 40, 50, 60.
What do you mean? 40, 50 what?
That pullover's price.
The what?
That your pullover's price. How much was it? Like $40, $60.
That was funny. It was like
80.
I guess it was 30. 30.
Huh?
30. 30.
30?
30. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that was cheaper than expected. Okay, good to hear. Alrighty then, that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening with us. And thank you, Julian, and have a nice day. ありがとう。またね。Thank you. Thank you. Bye.